Hey, okay, so throughout these next couple of videos that you'll be seeing me use a couple of different products, and I really just kind of wanted to explain each one, the benefits of it, and all that kind of jazz. Okay, so first up, you will see me use the First Base Prime Spray. Now, unlike most primers that you would put on your hand and rub on your face, this is a spray. It's a light mist, and it just lightly, perfectly primes your face. I can't explain it any better than that, other than it's just an oil-free, ultra-fine mist. And it's a perfect priming spray to set on clean skin before you go and put your makeup on. Okay, now I have to say that this is probably by far our most popular product, and it would be our Botanical Foundation. Now, our Botanical Foundation is amazing for a number of reasons. First of all being, it is a wax-based foundation. And sometimes when I say that, people are like, oh, wax? Yes, wax. And I'll tell you why. Okay, so let's think about it like this. I use this example all the time. It helped me to understand it. Think about your Scentsy warmer that you have in your house, or a candle. If you were to stick your finger in it and pull it back out, your finger is going to be coated with wax, right? It's not going to sink into your skin. It's not going to soak or absorb or penetrate your skin whatsoever. Same thing with a wax-based foundation. You are getting a light, thin coat, was the word I was looking for, all over your face. And it is just doing that. It is coating your face, and it is just lightly on top of the layer of the skin. It is not absorbing. It is not breaking the skin barrier. It is not penetrating. That is why so many people prefer our foundation, because most people who end up being acne prone or have clogged pores or have any kind of skin issues, skin sensitivity, anything like that, it is likely because the foundation that they're using is absorbing into their skin, and that is causing massive problems. When you're dealing with a wax-based foundation, you get the maximum coverage that you need. Your skin is still able to breathe, and it is not having anything clogging its pores. It's not having anything penetrating or breaking that skin barrier. Therefore, you're not dealing with blemishes, you're not dealing with acne, you're not dealing with super sensitive skin or any other type of skin issues. That is why this is absolutely our most popular shade. Now we have, I was looking for the page for you. We have 12 different shades. They range, I don't think you're gonna, okay. They range from light, medium to dark. We have for yellow undertones and for pink, peach undertones, and we actually have the perfect quiz for you to take that will pretty much point blank give you the right shade every single time. So be looking for that in a later post. Okay, so that is our Botanical Foundation. Absolutely our #1 bestseller. Everyone loves it. There's multiple ways to apply it. I use a buffer brush just because I've always worked better with a brush. That's just kind of how I roll. You could use a regular sponge. You could use a blenderful, sponge blender, beauty blender. That's the word I was looking for. You can apply it so many different ways. It's amazing. Okay, so next up, you will see me use our concealer. It is called our Complete and Perfect Concealer. It is waterproof, and it is amazing. Literally, hands down, it is amazing. I have never, in my makeup journey, and I am 33, I've never found a concealer that covered my dark circles. I have horrible dark circles. It's always been an issue of mine. I've never found a concealer that would cover it without me having to manipulate the product for a very long time and work with it and just kind of layer it, and then at that point I was looking cakey, and then later in the day I would look wrinkly, and it wasn't worth it. I'm in love with this concealer. I cannot say enough about it. You can ask for help. We will be glad to help you pick the shade that you need to cover and conceal, because using the color spectrum, if you have like dark blue, purple circles, you want to use the opposite of it, with a yellowish tone or whatever, to mask that. That's how you offset that. So if you need help in that area, or if you have naturally red skin, then that would be where your concealer would come in, and we would help you pick the correct shade for that. Waterproof concealer. Cannot say enough about it. It will stay put all day, but just like our foundation, it's not going to break the skin barrier. It is not going to irritate your skin. It's going to go on, do its job, and then come off when it's supposed to without even, leaving any residue. Okay. Next up, you will see me use our Perfect Pressed Powder. And the reason that it is called our Perfect Pressed Powder is because it is translucent. It has no pigment to it, it is colorless, and it is textureless for two reasons. Number one, our foundations are so highly pigmented, they do not need any pigment to go over them to make them absolutely amazing. They have all the color that they need in them by themselves. So you risk, a lot of times in other foundations and powders, you risk looking cakey after a while because you're putting layers and coats on. That doesn't happen with ours. Ours is textureless. So it goes on, it is just absolutely silky smooth, and it is just to set that and give it a matte finish. It doesn't need any color over our foundation at all. It is a perfect pressed powder because it is absolutely all that you need. And you'll see me seal in right here with it and any other spot that I'm not touching with my bronzer or my blush or my highlight. Which brings me to my next one, our blushes and our bronzers. Now, you will see me use our bronzer. It is called our Perfect Pressed Bronzer. It is just like our Perfect Pressed Powder, our Perfect Pressed Bronzer. Goodness. Comes in one shade because it is perfect. It is the only shade of bronzer you will need. It'll go right here, perfect for a contour. And then you have 6 different blush choices. They range in colors. Actually, I said that wrong. We have 7 different blush colors. And actually, I guess the reason that I only consider them being 6 is because I used the other blush for a highlight. It is perfect shimmer color. It goes on perfect for a highlight. So when you see me put my highlight on, that's what I'm doing. I am using blush number 6, which is a shimmer. So our blushes come individually. I just have them in a trifold thing just for easier access to them. So our blushes, just like everything else that we carry, are extremely pigmented. So a little bit goes a really long way. You don't need but a little bit at all, I promise. The last product that you will see me use will be our 10 Years Younger finishing spray. And like the rest of it, I can't speak enough about this. This is a 16-hour setting spray, and it's just a super duper fine mist, and I just love it. It'll go on. I use it to set my brows. I use it to set my, eyeshadow. It sets my makeup all day. It's just absolutely perfect, and I love it. So I wanted to just kind of gently explain the different products that you are going to see me use. If you need any help with color matching or anything like that, skin tones, color correction, just be sure to drop a comment and let me know.